RJTI charts versus SX90 energy index versus hit our target. Something is wrong in our mind. Why has SX90 energy index hit our targets and continues to climb toward our other higher targets, yet crude oil is lagging? We know some prominent investment firms have put forth higher target forecasts for crude oil, but keep in mind our buy signal and instructions to buy dips for SX90 energy index was near April's 2025 low. Major forecasts from institutions like JP Morgan, the World Bank, and Rapidan Energy Group have indicated that Brent crude, yet oil prices could reach $150 per barrel. This extreme worst case scenario is primarily driven by potential supply shocks from severe geopolitical conflicts in the Middle East or long-term structural supply shortages and high demand. We told you to buy dips for the energy index April 2025, and with our colored lines being our upside targets. Then we added other colored lines to the chart to further represent our target's outlook. The 13th of December 2023, 9:45 a.m. Yet here's something we haven't harped on since all 2022, if not a little bit earlier. It is the energies. We aren't as zealous as another analyst, but we do see crude oil to trade $130, $150 range. And then we could consider $205, $215 a barrel, which is a range equivalent for the SX90 energy index. We follow 3,000 to 3,500 range. SX90 energy index high as of the 4th of February 2026. That's right, we agree with you. A lot of our targets we deemed reachable from our forecast almost a year ago have been achieved, but crude oil hasn't moved that much. And as of this message, trade level is under $65 per 100 barrels. Is there something lying underneath that is to spark crude oil to $90, negative $150? We believe, based from our algorithms, higher crude oil trade levels are coming. And we are also going to upgrade our price target for the energy index from 3,500 upper range to 3,500 to 3,940. This may be one of those times. In addition to our already expectations that there's going to be a 30-40% stock market decline, yet the variable of higher crude oil simply throws more fuel on the fire when things erupt, correct, or revisit lower levels we have mentioned before. A spark in crude oil could also just be the reason the decline initiates for equities to decrease in value. Is the Middle East conflict to come? We can't speak with certainty, but it sure does imply that some major producing oil country has found trouble. It is easy to see the trees that make up the forest, and it's even easier to see the forest that's made up of trees, but it's not so easy to see behind the forest. Get your Ramo today. RJTICharts.com. Driven by infinite wisdom and its proprietary trading systems. Subscribe now to get more like this.